coin toss, and where has Yassine Bono gone? Well, first of all, they're going to have their obligatory photo, and then Hazard can meet the Morocco captain. And it's Romain Saïs, former Wolves defender. And as I said, Cesar Ramos is the referee. Game 2 of the tournament for the Mexican. He had Denmark 0, Tunisia 0 on Tuesday. The VAR head honcho is his compatriot Fernando Guerrero. Morocco's team is the same one that started against Croatia, with vitally important fullbacks Achraf Hakimi and Nusayr Mazraoui, both deemed okay to go again. Mazraoui came off against Croatia with a hip injury. It's a special game for Belgian born and bred Salim Amala of Standard Liège, on the front three of Chelsea's Hakim Ziyech, former Southampton man Sofiane Boufal, and spearheaded by Youssef En-Nesyri of Sevilla. Overall, it is an 11 of real quality. The only real question possibly being about the depth of the Morocco squad. Jermaine Genius is alongside me for this one. Jermaine, you were slightly taken aback by that Morocco national anthem too.
Incredible, really is. I think the atmosphere in here is just electric. The Morocco fans have just taken over this stadium, and it's going to have a factor in the game as well. These players are going to be well up for this. They need a win, they want a win. And I watched a Belgium side that struggled in that first game. It's going to be interesting to see how those stars react to this pressure these fans are going to put on them.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's Belgium in red, Morocco in white, and on he goes. And he's got support in the middle from En-Nesyri. Had to be a better ball, easy enough for Courtois.
In the challenge and in the press, and they didn't know what to quite do with it, whereas Morocco look like they're going to be playing much more of a mid to low.
Hazard through for Batshuayi, well-timed run, met by a well-timed advance from Bono. That looked pretty simple for Belgium to get in behind.
Well, it was slick, that's why they moved the ball quick. And the ball from Torgan Hazard.
Nana is a real tower in there. And it's flicked behind for another corner. It was a Morocco head that got to that.
Well, he had to, but if you just keep your eye on.
Played through to De Bruyne, and Romain Saïs was all over him. And that's going to be a free kick for Belgium.
He's so good at this, De Bruyne. He takes the quality.
Lifted in. Meunier. And Bono has it taken away from him. He's just slapped Romain Saïs on the back, but he didn't want him to do that. Another corner coming.
Oh, they finished it.
De Bruyne's going to leave this one. Played to Hazard, that's why. There's De Bruyne. It's going to spin behind for a corner.
Yeah, it was well worked. I just think the minute De Bruyne steps over the ball.
Put in at pace, and Onana got there in front of goalkeeper Bono. And he was unable to get over the ball.
Yeah, it's a set piece after...
Not enough on the back heel. Amala tries to tidy up, and that's straight at Bono. Shot from Meunier, and he's got a lovely bit of skill. And that's a decent try from Ziyech. We know he can do that. We know that's just about within his range.
Well, it is, but it's going to have to be some strike to beat Thibaut Courtois from there. He's not even flinched, he knows exactly where it's going, but better, much better.
Courtois. No drama, oh, nearly a bit of drama. He was quick enough ultimately.
Cool as you like.
Ziyech. Looked as though he might have set off too soon anyway, but it's going to be a Belgium throw.
But as you can hear as well, the fans have come back. You know, they're starting to sense that their team
couldn't go through himself, so looks to the back instead. And that's a wild blast from Semil Amala.
Well, it was Meilleurs that has got.
That's going to just run out.
It's a difficult one, that. It's too straight. It's got no angle on it.
De Bruyne. Meunier. And there's outstretched arms from the brothers Hazard, both of whom might have been in with better service.
Yeah, well, that was vintage. Kevin.
Wrestling match going on as Morocco tried to play through. They've managed to go out wide. It's Ziyech. Hakimi breaking into the box, and he had Ziyech with him, and he had En-Nesyri moving in the middle.
He just
put his head down and hammered it.
It was a brilliant run, it really was. I think it was just a tiny bit of movement that confused Thorgan Hazard, allowed Hakimi to get in behind.
Witsel on the move, 6 yards out. De Bruyne has whipped it in onto the top of the net. Fully intentional.
Well, yeah, every now and again when you whip him in.
Ziyech has Hakimi to help him if necessary. And he's actually been chopped. It's going to be a Morocco free kick here as we enter. And from Ziyech, all the way in. Oh, this place has erupted. Somehow Hakem Ziyech found a way. A collision followed that means Witsel and Saiss need some treatment. Thibaut Courtois needs to have another look at that and see how it beat him.
Well, it's all about two things. First, the delivery, and it's a well-worked set piece.
Here we go. The referee's been told to have a look. I thought this was a straightforward offside call.
It felt like it, unless there's something else going on in the box that we haven't seen.
Maybe.
What they give you.
We don't hear anything. But it's not going to be a goal. And Ziyech, all those celebrations were for nothing, and there's...
Even then, the fans were like cheering because they thought it was given. Fans, exactly what's going on. The audience needs to know what's going on.
And it remains goalless. That is half-time. We've got a rather strange ending to the first half. Thibaut Courtois is a relieved goalkeeper. I suspect the cool and calm figure that he is, he suspected that might be happening anyway. Michy Batshuayi all's in this group. Just the two scored still. With Croatia against Canada to come later. Well, Morocco thought they had, just on the stroke of half-time. Seems like it was the right decision, though. Remains Saiss offside as he made his burst to try and get his head to the ball. Thorgan Hazard will try and pick up the pace here. He's always third favourite.
I think they've had a little bit of a shift in.
Ziyech faced by Witsel, not for long though. Shifted the ball nicely.
Yeah.
Shot straight down the middle.
Yeah, you can see what he wanted to do. As soon as he faces up Witsel here, he knows he's got the beating of him.
Running at Saiss, and he's passed him. And Eden Hazard's had a go. Al-Kajouai got across nicely.
Oh, we're starting to get a bit of action now. Nice little drop of the shoulder from Eden Hazard. I think it might just be.
Batshuayi is on the move in the box. It's over him. And Onana, I think, might have taken that away from Vertonghen, who was prime behind him.
You know, he seemed frustrated, Vertonghen, like he had a
Boufal. And Boufal has cut in to have a go.
But what a bit of skill this is. Drops the shoulder on Meunier. And that corner that's
turn from Amala. Strike bobbles its way wide from Mazraoui.
That's wasted. He's gaining some good.
Tries to let it go. Boufal will keep it in. Vital headed touch that from Vertonghen.
It's a huge header from Vertonghen. There's a good cutback as well from Boufal, who's getting the...
Mertens. Good effort from Mertens. Straight at Munir Al-Kashouai. And the bounce away from him. He's taking the long route. Kept it in somehow. Batshuayi now. Batshuayi's shot, big deflection. In fact, it was a block more than a deflection, and I think the flag was going to go up anyway.
I think it goes out. I don't quite understand why the referees and the official.
Unahi urged to shoot, just not like that. The crowd were begging him to hit it hard their way, but it came all their way.
It's got to be hard though.
De Bruyne. Again on the slide, and he's very happy with himself. Atiatala.
Does this a lot, Munir. It's rash. Makes unnecessary.
Whipped in. Oh, it's gone in this time. Will this one count? Same trick. This time Sabiri had the idea. Lightning has struck twice against Roberto Martinez's team. Abdelhamid Sabiri breaks the deadlock at the Al Thamama Stadium. Belgium rocked. And De Bruyne, brilliance. Well, that was good enough, that ball into the middle. Nobody touched it, and it's a Morocco goal kick.
It's just good defending at the back post. Everyone jumped fairly.
Vertonghen, just wide.
Yeah, good delivery. Whipped in with pace. I think Vertonghen just catches the flight of it before Aguirre was trying to guide it into that corner. It was always going to be difficult, though, from that kind of range.
To get a while. Witsel made it hard with Courtois' help. But a corner is won by Hamdallah anyway.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Did what he had to
Get what he's saying, but
Witsel has lost out. Ziyech pulls it back. It's another. And Bouklal makes it two. And Morocco are there. This is huge. This World Cup of upsets delivers another.
well, you could sense it coming. And it's just from one long ball, they win the header. And it's
Elements. Well, this has to be Morocco's finest World Cup moment. Only their third ever win. Against, according to the rankings, the world's second best team. And it's a win that puts them in great shape for qualification, with a match against Canada to come. All praise to the Atlas Lions. Belgium were given a warning in their opening game by Canada. This was the game to show that reports of them being over the hill were premature, that they had a campaign left in them. They may do yet, but they've been beaten tonight, and deservedly beaten, by magnificent Morocco. Belgium 0,